Welcome to JumpStart. Please type your name in the box, or if you've been here before, just click your name. Hi! We were just talking about who gets to help you as you play. Just click on the character and then click on the checkmark button.
Please pick me! I can't wait to do stuff and help you tackle those pesky problems.
You'll see fascinating things in the world if you pick me. My nature explorations will help you understand everything.
You'd be wise to pick me. I love words, and you will too, as we read and talk our way through problems. Choose me. My pictures will help you through the most challenging problems.
The most logical choice of an all-star is me. My brain teasers will help you understand problems.
If you pick me, my friends and I will help you through the tough spots.
If you pick me, we'll play my drum and sing songs to work through the tough spots.
Choose one of us to give you help while you're playing games. Then click the checkmark button. Great! Just click the checkmark button to start. 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 Great! It's time for the big JumpStart Scooter Tournament. The grand prize is a totally tricked out super scooter and a squirt.
I was just riding on that trail, and that mean old Jimmy Bumples pushed me. I fell and broke my scooter.
Look, Skid, we don't have to worry about any of them beating us in the scooter tournament. They don't even have scooters that work.
Jimmy, you should fix Squirt's scooter. You pushed him.
I'm not fixing anything. You need to stay out of the way. Huh.
Look, guys, I know Jimmy has never lost, but we've got to get that scooter for Squirt. We're just gonna have to train and practice and invent our own scooter gadgets so that we can beat Jimmy at the tournament. Hello, welcome to JumpStart Ville. With your help and the help of everyone here in JumpStart Ville, we'll show Jimmy Bumples that we don't have to cheat to win the scooter race. Everyone has their own house, and there's so much to do when you visit them. There's the JumpStart Ville Arena, home of the world-famous championship scooter races. Next to it is the Scooter Design Shop, where we can add gadgets to our scooters. And there's the Track Design Tower, too. The toolbar has everything you need to help you get around. That back arrow button will take you back to the last place you visited. This button will allow you to open up the toolbar or move it back out of the way. The question mark is the help button. So, click around and explore, or pick a house and start earning power-ups for the scooter race. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to win! That's Edison's landscaping store. You can buy cool stuff to put next to your tracks. Let's go shopping! Glad you stopped by my humble little shop. I've been doing a lot of business with the races coming up, and all those tracks need decorations. You can buy fountains, benches, light poles, and other lovely things here. Of course, the machine only takes exact change, but that shouldn't be a problem. If you need to make change, drag a coin back to me piggy bank. Click the item that costs 9 cents. Hi.
Your turn, Frankie.
Here's a tough one. How much are these coins each worth?
1, 5, 10, and 25 cents.
Thanks. That's a match.
Hops a lot. I've got a question for you. If a nickel is worth 5 pennies, and a dime is worth 10 pennies, how many pennies would a quarter be worth?
25!
Thanks for playing.
Casey.
Close.
Hey there. I want to jump, but I need to empty out my pockets first. Let's count how much each is worth.
1.
A penny is worth 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A nickel is worth 5.
What about the dime and quarter?
They're worth 10 and 25 cents, but I'm too tired to do anymore. Why don't you jump? Bye.
CJ.
Helps a lot.
Me again. Have you ever looked really closely at coins? The quarter says Liberty and shows the first president of the United States, George Washington. The dime also says Liberty and has Franklin Delano Roosevelt, another president, on it.
Oh!
By Jove, I think we have a pattern here. Both the nickel and penny say Liberty, too, and they have presidents on them. The nickel has Thomas Jefferson, and the penny has Abraham Lincoln. Now back to exploring.
Pierre, got some beats for you. To help me remember how much coins are worth, I like to tap out the amounts.
1,
Pennies are worth 1 cent.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nickels are worth 5 cents. Can you tap out 10 beats for a dime and 25 beats for a quarter? You got the rhythm.
Keisha. Hey, Keisha here. When I want to remember something, it helps me to paint it. Here's how I paint money. The quarter is the biggest one and worth the most. The penny is the copper-colored one and worth the least. The nickel is worth 5 cents. The dime is the smallest, like me, but it's worth more than a nickel and penny. Have fun! Eleanor. Hello there. Here's a poem I wrote to help you remember money amounts. Got a penny? It's worth 1. A nickel's 5 and lots of fun. 10 cents means you have a dime. 25's a quarter, you will find. Ta-ta!
Close. Palm trees. 9 cents. Right, it's time to check out. Put the correct coins in the coin slot. Nickel. Penny. 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 9 cents. You're a great little shopper. Pick a track to put that on, and let's go! Palm tree. Won't that look nice on Casey's track? Great job. Now you only need to buy 3 more track decorations. Click the item that costs 6 cents. Click the item that costs 6 cents. You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now. Nickel. Penny. 6 cents. Oh, that's quite a bargain, I must say. Now move it to a track that you like. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Windmill. Pierre's track will be 100% prettier with that by its side. 2 down, 2 to go. Click the item that costs 23 cents. Good choice, if I say so myself. Now we have nickel. Nickel. Penny. Nickel. Penny. Nickel. Television. Nickel. Penny. 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 23 cents. You're a great little shopper. Pick a track to put that on, and let's go. Television. Keisha loves things like that, so she's going to be thrilled to see what you've done for her track. I see by the lights that you've only got to buy one more product before you get a power-up. Click the item that costs 1 cent. Right, it's time to check out. Put the correct coins in the coin slot. Penny, 1 cent. That's the ticket. Move it down to a track and see what's left to buy. A bag of rainbows. Hops will love it. He won't know what to make of it. Oh, what a fine job you've done. You've got 4 lovely decorations for the track. There now, you've bought 4 products. You've earned your bright reward. Thank you for shopping with Edison. Will you be dashing away right now, or would you mind staying with me and making some more purchases? Palm trees are a sight for a racer's sore eyes. Let's buy a palm tree. Right, it's time to check out. Put the correct coins in the coin slot. Dime. Dime. Penny. Dime. Nickel. Penny. Nickel. Penny. 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 25 cents. You're a great little shopper. Pick a track to put that on and let's go. Palm trees. Pierre's track will be 100% prettier with that by its side. Great job. Now you only need to buy 3 more track decorations. Look at that beauty of a fence made of pencils and such. Let's buy it. Look at that beauty of a fence made of pencils and such. Let's buy it. That's the one. Now put the right amount of change in the machine. Dime. Dime. Penny. Penny. Nickel. Penny. Penny. 24 cents. Art. I'll make sure Frankie knows you picked that out for his track yourself. 2 down, 2 to go. Maybe we should buy some railroad tracks now. Good choice, if I say so myself. Now we have to pay for it. Drag the coins into the machine. Dime. Nickel. 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 Penny. Penny. 27 cents. Oh, that's quite a bargain, I must say. Now move it to a track that you like. Railroad tracks. As I live and breathe, Eleanor is going to be tickled pink when she sees that by her track. I see by the lights that you've only got to buy 1 more product before you get a power-up. Why don't you buy that lovely bag of clouds? You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now. Dime. Dime. Nickel. If you need to make change, drop penny. Penny. Hold on to that coin. Dime. Penny. 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 41 cents. You've done well, and all in exact change. Now move your purchase to a track, and let's buy something else. Bag of clouds. I couldn't have picked a more perfect decoration for my dear friend CJ's track. Oh, what a fine job you've done. You've got 4 lovely decorations for the track. You have bought your way to an electrifying power-up. Will you be dashing away right now, or would you mind staying with me and making some more purchases? It's a good thing you came back, because we're still getting ready for the scooter races. So, where do you want to go now? Click one of our friends' homes, or another building. Keisha's making sure we have plenty of decorations for the tracks. Keisha's place. How creative!
Oh, hi! I'm hoping that you want to play some artistic games. I've got a couple of amazing ones here. You can paint pictures that will decorate the racetracks over there, or you can create card shows that combine art and music there. Click here if you want to make beautiful music together. Great! I'm so excited to hear your music. Card shows are so cool. It's where music and pictures come together. Click on the instruments in the pictures you want to use. Then drag them to the big show board. Use the scroll arrows to see more of your project. You can play your production by clicking the play button down there. You'll also see the floppy disk button to save your piece, the album button to find a piece you saved before, or the trash can so you can delete your piece. Instruments in the top row play the melody. Try different ones for each part of the song on the big board. Flute, oboe, clarinet, bassoon, bass, timpani, snare, triangle. Interesting choice. That's a great spot. I see what you're doing, and it's great. Click on the right arrow button to scroll over to the right. Where else? We can listen to this work in progress if you hit the play button. Snare, wood blocks, cymbal, cowbell. I'm sorry. Nope. Bring that back to the big board. Bring that back. Row, bassoon. Bassoon. Violin. Cello. Guitar. Harp. That's a great spot. I can feel it. I see what you're doing, and it's great. I see what you're doing, and it's great. You've earned another Magic Paint Tube power-up with that display of musical genius. Whoa! I just can't wait anymore. Let's listen to your piece. Before you move on, do you want to save this show? After you win, this is the show that they'll play in the winner's circle. And I can say I watched you create it. Sure, you can take your reward back to Hop's workshop, but wouldn't you rather make another card show? Oh, don't leave without letting me know if you want to save this piece or if you want to chuck it. Great! I'm definitely up for some painting. This is where I keep all my paints and canvases to create beautiful art for the racetracks. You can paint whatever you can imagine. You can paint cards for the winner's circle, or you can paint billboards. Later, when you're racing, you'll see your billboards on the tracks. So, you need to figure out if you want to paint billboards to hang by the track, or if you want to paint a card show picture, which can be played with music in the winner's circle. Click, all right, we'll paint a card. Use the paintbrush or the paint can to put a color here, and then do the same in the other spot. That's how we mix colors. It takes 2 to tango and 2 to mix. Choose another color to mix with the one you've already picked. Sure, that's a nice color, but you can make a completely new color if you select another one to mix. Yellow. Sure, that's a nice color. Wait, Sure, that's a nice color. But you can make a completely new color if you select another one to mix. Sorry, you can't mix patterns and colors. They're two different things. Choose another color. You clicked on print. You're sure you want to... Click here to save your work of art. Now drag the sticker to the canvas. Click here to save your work of art. I'm glad you saved that one. It's a beauty. Click here if you want to start with a clean canvas. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Wait, before you go, do you want to save this one? Hope to see you here again.
Welcome back. We're still in shock over the way Jimmy Bumples broke Squirt's scooter just before the big race. I'm sure glad we have you on our team to help us earn power-ups. I know we can win. Eleanor's working on the latest news report. Eleanor's got all the latest news.
Hello, and welcome to the JumpStart Ville News Network. I'm Eleanor. I'm just practicing for my news report. It's terribly busy here in the studio, and I could use another reporter to help me write my news stories. I'll provide 4 story ideas. I need you to choose a topic, research it, and then help me write a news report about it. Can you help me? Here are 4 story leads. Surely one of them interests you. Encyclopedia. The plants. There are millions and millions of plants on Earth. They are found in every corner of the globe. Plants are living things. Most plants grow from seeds planted in the earth, but some do not. Water lilies live in water, and orchids grow up in trees. Most plants have roots, a stem, leaves, and flowers or fruit. Roots take food for the plant from the soil. The stem holds the plant up. Leaves turn sunlight into food for the plant, and flowers or fruit make seeds for more plants. It's good to take your time to absorb all this information. If you've finished reading this page, click on the arrow to scroll to the next page. Plants are important to humans and animals. They provide foods like fruit, nuts, and vegetables. Trees give us wood for building. Plants, trees, and flowers also add beauty to our lives. Now it's time to write 4 sentences for the report. I'll ask a question, and you drag tiles up to the writing board to make sentences that answer the question. Are plants living things? Plants are living things. Oh, you captured what we need to say. What do most plants grow from? Most plants grow from seeds. Don't lose that. Grow from seeds. You are a hard-hitting journalist. Where do orchids grow? Orchids grow in trees. You have a nose for news. What do leaves do for plants? Careful, we need to keep track of all the words we might need for the story. Leaves turn sunlight into food. Good work! The story is done, and now we can go on the air. Plants are living things. Most plants grow from seeds. Orchids grow in trees. Leaves turn sunlight into food. Your story was really concise, to the point. I hope you'll accept these power peanuts as my thank you. Do you want to stay here and write the news, or go out there and make the news? Web page. Pierre's Good Food page. Welcome to Pierre's web page. It's all about good food. Good food helps us grow strong and healthy. I eat the right kinds of food and the right amount of food. The food guide pyramid tells how much to eat. I eat more food from the bottom of the pyramid. I eat less food from the top. Grains are at the bottom. Some grain foods are bread, rice, and cereal. I eat 6 helpings a day. I use bread to make peanut butter sandwiches. Peanut butter is my favorite. Fruits and vegetables are next. Carrots are vegetables. I eat 3 helpings of vegetables every day. I eat 2 helpings of fruits, like apples, each day. Milk, cheese, and yogurt are dairy foods. I eat 2 helpings of dairy foods a day. I also eat 2 helpings of meat foods, like chicken, beans, eggs, or nuts. Click. I try not to eat sweet foods, and I don't eat many fatty foods. Wondering how much a helping is? My doctor told me how much was just right for me. Now I'm careful to eat the right amounts of everything. Can you dig it? Is bread a grain, vegetable, or dairy food? Bread is a grain food. You have a nose for news. According to the story, name a vegetable. Carrots are vegetables. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. What foods does Pierre not eat many of? He doesn't eat many fats. You have a nose for news. What food does Pierre like most? Pierre likes peanut butter. It's time for us to share this story with our viewer. Bread is a grain food. Carrots are vegetable. He doesn't eat many fat. Pierre likes peanut butter. Your story was really concise, to the point. I hope you'll accept these power peanuts as my thanks. We're gathering more news, so I'd be most appreciative if you stayed to help put the stories together. Newspaper. Local boy rushed to hospital. On Monday, Jason Brown hurt his arm playing football. Coach Clark knew he had broken a bone and called for help. Soon, Jason was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Jason was afraid of the hospital, but everyone was very nice to him. Nurse Gonzalez took an x-ray of Jason's arm. The x-ray showed where his arm was broken. Next, Dr. Canicabe set the broken bone and bandaged it. Nurse Gonzalez gave Jason a lollipop. Then they sent Jason home with some medicine for the pain. Jason is now doing fine. But Jason won't be playing football for quite a while, Coach Clark said. What was Jason doing when he got hurt? Jason playing football. Let's keep all our sources on the writing board or in the monitor, shall we? Was playing football. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. Who called for help? The coach called help. Careful. Called for. Don't call. Called for help. You have a nose for news. How did Jason get to the hospital? Jason rode in an ambulance. Oh, you captured what we need to say. What did Dr. Kennecke do? The doctor bandaged Jason. Now that's a great news story. Jason was playing football. The coach called for help. Jason rode in an ambulance. The doctor bandaged Jason's arm. Oh, I couldn't have met my deadline without you. Please accept these Power Peanuts as a token of my appreciation. News happens all the time, so there's plenty of work to be done here if you'd like to stay. Of course, you're free to leave as well.
Close. Hi.
Your turn, Frankie.
Okay, we need to make a complete sentence. Do you have a card that can finish this sentence?
Here you go.
Thanks. We already had a subject. We just needed a verb, like laughs, to complete the sentence.
Hops a lot. Here's a really tough question for you. What do these groups of words have in common?
They're sentence fragments.
Whoa, you're good. You're very good. You can mix and match fragments to make complete sentences. Thanks for playing.
Casey here. The first thing I do when I build a sentence is think about a subject. How about me? The next thing I think about is an action. How about jump? I jump. The last thing I do is
crash.
CJ. Hi, I build sentences as I go animal watching. The animals are the subjects, and I wanted to see how they would act. The frog hops, the rabbit digs, the subject acts. Bye.
Pierre. Hey, kids. I can always hear when sentences aren't complete. They just don't sound right.
The bear drum.
See, that just doesn't sound right. There are two subjects, bear and drum, but no verb.
The bear beat the drum.
That sounds right. We have a subject that does something. Bye-bye.
Keisha. Maybe I can paint you an idea. Building a sentence is like painting a picture. First, you paint the subject, a bee. Then you paint what the subject does. The bee flies. Bye.
Eleanor. Hello. To build stories, you need to build sentences. First, pick a subject.
A prince.
Okay, great. I love stories about princes. Now, what would you like the prince to do?
Ride.
Ride is a good verb, but we need a little more, don't you think? Where does the prince ride?
To the gas station.
How romantic. His car was out of gas, so he had to take his horse? Well, anyway, we've built a subject, a verb, and a prepositional phrase. I'll let you finish that story. Call me if you need me.
Click to scroll through skills.
Storybook. Edison's new friends. Edison looked out the window and saw a big truck outside. Uh-oh, some people are moving in next door, he said. Let's go meet them, said CJ. You go, CJ, said Edison. I don't want to. Don't be scared, said CJ. It's fun to make new friends. New people teach us new things. So CJ and Edison went next door to meet their new neighbors. Hi, welcome to our town, said CJ. This is Edison, and my name is CJ. Hi, my name is Benny, said the new boy. He had bright red hair. Here comes my sister, said Benny. The girl came down a ramp in her wheelchair. Hi, I'm Sharon, she said. Nice to meet you. Do you like to fly kites? I love to fly kites, said Edison. I will show you a nice park near here. It's perfect for kites. You see, said CJ, sometimes new people are a lot like you. What did Edison see out the window? Edison. Big. Kite. Reporters need to stick to the facts. And I don't see how that sentence answers the question. Truck. You are a hard-hitting journalist. What do new people do? New. Teach. Us. Let's us. You are a hard-hitting journalist. What color is Benny's hair? Benny. Blue. Don't red. Hair. Let's hair. That's brilliant. That sentence is going into our store. What does Edison love to fly? Edison. Fly. Kites. We're going live with this store. Edison saw a big truck. New people teach us. Benny has red hair. Edison loves to fly kites. Oh, I couldn't have met my deadline without you. Please accept these power peanuts as a token of my appreciation. News happens all the time, so have fun looking for news in the rest of JumpStartville.
It's a good thing. Pierre's in charge of our icy test track. Time to help Pierre practice scooting. This is Pierre's Polar Express test track. He likes to keep it a little chilly here, so I hope you're bundled up. Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to help Pierre collect snowballs in the correct order. When we have enough snowballs to build a snow bear, he'll give you a magic ice crystal power-up. Hey, the numbers on the snowballs look like the ones on my racing trophies. They're called ordinals. Can you help Pierre collect them in order, starting with the lowest? Third. You're so cool, you're hot. Whoa! Fifth. Seventh. That's one. Only 3 more to go. The snowballs have pictures of items that are all different lengths. Pierre should start with the shortest and end with the longest. Thumb. Whoa, you iced it. Tie. Mop. Your snow bear's halfway there. Let's try 2 more rounds. The snowballs will be numbered. You have to collect them in order, counting by tens. Think you can do that? 13. Cool! 23. 33. Pierre showed some fancy footwork that time. Only 1 more to go. Collect the snowballs in the correct order, starting with the lowest number. 14. Great skate scooting! 15. Ooh. 16. That's the last batch of snow we need for our snow bear. This magic ice crystal is the coolest power-up of them all. What do you say we stay here and chill some more, huh? The snowballs will have pictures on them. First, steer Pierre towards the snowball with the earliest picture. Keep going until you reach the final picture. Toddler. You're so cool, you're hot. Elementary school age. Elderly person. That's 1. Only 3 more to go. The pictures on the snowballs show a series of events. Make Pierre grab the snowballs in the order that the events should take place. Put the ingredients and bake the cake. finished cake. Your snow bear's halfway there. Let's try 2 more rounds. Hey, the numbers on the snowballs look like the ones on my racing trophies. They're called ordinals. Can you help Pierre collect them in order, starting with the lowest? Fourth. Cool. 7th. 10th. Pierre showed some fancy footwork that time. Only 1 more to go. Guide Pierre to the snowballs with the lightest items first. They should get heavier as you continue. Balloon. Great skate scooting! Book. Oven. That's the last batch of snow we need for our snow bear. Ta-da! Why don't you warm up with some hot cocoa and this ice crystal power-up? My friends come in all shapes and sizes. Here they are lined up from shortest to tallest. And here they are lined up from lightest to heaviest. See you later.
Hops a lot. Psst, this might help. Did you ever think of all the ways there are to find the biggest? You can use a ruler or a scale, and they will tell you different things. Which one of these objects is heavier?
The brick!
Right. And which of these objects is longer?
The pillow!
Correct. Just because something is longer doesn't necessarily mean it's heavier. Thanks for playing.
Pierre, got some great sounds for you. I relate the size of things to musical sounds. They can be short or long, heavy or light. Listen. That's light. That's heavy. That's short. That's long. I like the sound of that.
CJ. Me again. I'm going to use measurement to solve a little mystery. Eleanor said she lost her cat. I found these 2 cats. Which one of these is Eleanor's? Eleanor's house isn't very big, and the lion is longer and heavier than the Siamese cat. So my guess is that the Siamese is the one Eleanor lost. What do you think?
Casey. Hey there. Measuring size is really important in sports. Things need to be the right length and width to make sense. Once I tried to play ping pong with this bowling ball, which is longer than the paddle and heavier than a ping pong ball. Needless to say, it was a short game. Later!
Eleanor, here's something that might help. I think about size a lot, so I've collected a lot of words to describe how big things are. There are lots of ways to be big. Long, heavy, tall. Can you think of other words to describe how big things are? Ta-ta! Keisha. Hi, Keisha here. When I create a painting, I need to think about the size of things in the composition. Here I put the longer and heavier objects on the bottom so they look closer, and the shorter and lighter objects on the top so they look farther away. Have fun!
Close.
See ya.
Welcome back. We're still in shock over the way Jimmy Bumples broke Squirt's scooter just before the big race. I'm sure glad we have you on our team to help us earn power-ups. I know we can win. Hops has some turbocharged carrot juice for you, if you can help him get to it. Calling all engineers, Hops needs help building a bridge.
See that island over there? That's where I hide my supply of hyper carrots. Jimmy Bumples would love to get his paws on them, but he doesn't know how to activate my blimp bridge. It's quite simple, really. As each blimp drops, use your arrow keys to sort them into columns with similar items. When you drop enough blimps into each column, we'll be able to hop across the bridge and pick up that carrot fuel for the race. When we have the carrots, we've got to destroy the bridge. Sort the blimps by 1, 2, or 3 syllable words. I'll say each word so you can hear each syllable. Just count the syllables and sort. And
My friends come in all shapes and sizes.
To scroll through
Here they
skills.
are lined up from shortest to tallest. And here they are lined up
Click
from
to turn
lightest
Auto Tutor
to heaviest. See you later. Auto Tutor is now off. You'll need to click on the yellow star to get all-star help during the games. Auto Tutor is now on. You'll automatically get all-star help during the games if you need it. Frankie. Hi.
Your turn, Frankie!
Animals are especially suited to live in different places. Do you have a card showing a possible habitat for this animal family?
Here you go!
Thanks. Fish have fins and live in the water. Other animals have different features to help them live in their environment.
hops a lot. Take a look at this. What's wrong with these pictures?
The feathers and scales are mixed up.
You got it. Every animal has a feature to help it survive in a particular place. What about you? That thumb you've got certainly gives you an advantage most animals don't have. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Hey there. Why can't animals live anywhere they want? Where do fish live?
Gills to breathe and fins for hands. Fish like water, not the land.
Tell me about insects.
Insects are such little things with 6 legs and tiny wings.
What's a mammal?
Mammals feed their babies milk. Some have fur as smooth as silk.
Where do frogs live?
Frogs, like all amphibians, live in water and on land.
What's a reptile?
Snakes and lizards are, I'm told, reptiles who have blood that's cold.
Tell me about birds.
Birds have wings of feather supply. That's why most of them can fly.
I guess I'm happy living with a little bit of snow and a lot of peanut butter. Thanks for listening.
CJ. Look at this. I'm keeping track of the types of animals and where they live. Animals have features like fins, scales, or fur to help them live in different places. Now back to exploring.
Casey! Casey here! How many animals can you think of that jump?
Kangaroo, frog, grasshopper.
Animals have different features to help them live in their special place in the world. Animals with fins spend a lot of time in the water. Animals with strong legs live in places where they can jump away from their enemies and fall without getting hurt.
Eleanor, I just learned something interesting. When I write stories about animals, I need to think about what kind of animal it is, where it lives, and what unique features it has. Lizzie the lizard, a reptile, cooled her blood in the shadow of a rock during the hot desert day. Bye-bye!
Keisha, can I show you something? Animals have features that help them live in their particular environment. Look! Macaws are birds that live in the rainforest. They have feathers to help them fly among the trees. Other animals might have fins to help them swim in the water or fur to keep them warm. Bye!
Click to scroll through skills. Frankie. Hi. I've lined up some of my friends by the number of syllables in their names. Hops has 1 syllable. Keisha has 2. Eleanor has 3. And Elizabeth has 4. How many syllables does your name have? Over and out.
Hops a lot. Take a look at this. What do these words have in common?
They have the same number of syllables.
Smart thinking.
Pierre. Hey, kids, words have rhythm. I use my drum to count the beats in words. You can tap along with your fingers on the table if you want. Drum has 1 syllable.
1,
Music has 2 syllables.
1, 2.
Piano has 3 syllables.
1, 2, 3.
Composition has 4 syllables.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You got the rhythm.
CJ. Aha! I knew there was a pattern here. Each of these creatures has 1 more syllable in its name than the one before it. Ant, beetle, ladybug, and caterpillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now back to exploring.
Casey. Casey here. When I count the syllables in a word, it helps if I jump. You can jump too.
Ball. 1. Baseball. 1, 2. Basketball. 1, 2, 3. Watermelon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Over and out.
Eleanor. Hello there. Words can be broken up into beats called syllables. Here are some of my favorite words. Can you think of any other words that have 4 syllables? Ta-ta!
Keisha. Hey there. I color group words by how many syllables they have. Red has 1 syllable, yellow has 2, violet has 3, and periwinkle has 4. Back to the drawing board.
Close.
Nice sorting. Kangaroo. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer it to the correct column. Even. Into. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Okay, just a few more to go. Blueberry. Were. Are you still with me? We have to finish constructing the bridge if you want to get to the hypercarrots. Remember to use the arrow keys on your keyboard. We. You're really making some progress. That's about. Different. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to... Your bridge is an engineering marvel. Now let me run and get a hypercarrot. This is a good place to hold the hypercarrots until we finish demolishing the bridge. Time to destroy the bridge as a security precaution. Send the pop blimps to the correct sections of the bridge. After. No, sir. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the door. Really making some progress. Because. Two. On. Oh, please don't desert me now. We've got to pop the bridge before Jimmy Bumples tries to cross it. Nice sorting! You. Round. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer it to the correct column. Octopus. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the tool. You're really making some progress. Strawberry. I don't think anybody will be getting across to the island now. Great work! Here's your carrot. You know, there's another carrot in it for you if you want to construct another bridge. You remember the secret to my bridge, don't you? Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer the blimps into the proper columns until they are filled. If the blimp has a noun on it, you must use your arrow keys to steer it into the noun column. The same goes for verbs and adjectives. C. That power-up is almost ours. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Car. Hold. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Ball. Are you still with me? We have to finish constructing the bridge if you're really making some progress. Hand. Has. That's a good start. Just keep sorting. Cold. You're really making some progress. That blimp is going soft. Bat. The bridge is complete. Now sit tight while I go get a hyper carrot. This is a good place to hold the hyper carrots until we finish demolishing the bridge. Now we have to destroy the bridge with pop blimps so that Jimmy doesn't steal my carrots. Dog. Leg. Nice sorting! Tub. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Hot. Oh, please don't desert me now. We've got to pop the bridge before Jimmy Bumples tries to cross it. If he gets his paws on this carrot, you'll get. That blimp is going to land. Nice sorting! Big. Help! If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. Sit. Power-up is almost ours. Hold. Once again, the island is safe from intruders. Here's that hyper carrot you needed. Listen, I know you're going to need more carrots eventually. Why not go back now? You remember the secret to my bridge, don't you? Use the arrow keys on your keyboard. I can always use help with this bridge, so come back anytime.
It's a good thing you came back, because we're still getting ready for the scooter races. So, where do you want to go now? That's my house. Wait till you see my awesome pizza machine. Let's make pizza! You know what makes a good pre-race meal? Pizza! Squirt will bring us orders from our race fans, and we'll use my pizza machine to make them. We'll divide the dough into sections and then put the toppings on as they move to the oven on the conveyor belt. For each pizza you make correctly, I'll put a smoky dog biscuit on the tray. When you have 4 biscuits, you'll earn a power bone for the scooter race.
How about a round pizza with 1/4 mushrooms, 1/4 anchovies, 1/2 dog biscuits? That makes 2 quarters and a half.
Now you have to put the ingredients onto the right sections. Click on the topping you want and then move it over to an empty section of the pizza. I always need to break things into fractions for my parties. If I have 2 people coming to my party and each wants 1 piece of pizza, then I need to cut my pizza into 2 pieces called halves. Over and out.
Hops a lot. I want to plant carrots and tomatoes in my garden. I want to plant 1/2 tomatoes and 1/2 carrots. So, how many tomato seeds would I need to plant?
1!
Right. I want only 1 part of the whole garden to be tomatoes. Great brain work.
Yeah. Look at this. I use fractions all the time in music. A whole note is 4 beats long. A half note is half that. 2 beats. Hope that helps.
CJ, Case CJ. This might be interesting. Here's a fraction of my collection. This collection box is 1/2 full because one of the 2 slots is filled. More later.
Casey. This might help. I like to think of fractions as part of a racetrack. In this race, I needed to run 1/2 of the track. That's 1 piece of the 2 sections of track. Catch you later.
Eleanor. Hello? A fraction is something broken into parts. This says 1 part out of 2 parts, so it's called 1/2. Call me if you need me. Keisha. Here's a creative idea for you. I think of fractions as a circle cut into pieces. I cut the circle into as many pieces as the bottom number of the fraction. If I have the fraction 1/2, then I color in 1 piece of the 2. Back to the drawing board.
Close. Click again to drop the topping onto the pizza. Do this until all the sections are filled with the correct toppings. Mushrooms, anchovies, dog biscuits.
Now that's a pizza.
Smells great. Here's that bone I promised you.
How about a round pizza with 1/4 anchovies, 1/4 green peppers, 1/2 dog biscuits, That makes 2 quarters and a half.
Anchovies, green peppers, dog biscuits.
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Thanks.
That one looks delicioso. Now you've got 2 bones. We're halfway there.
How about a round pizza with 1/2 green peppers, 1/2 dog biscuits? That makes 2 halves.
Green peppers, dog biscuits.
Thanks for the pizza. The customers will love it.
Now that's what I call a pizza. With 3 bones, you're 3/4 of the way there.
How about a round pizza with 1/4 green peppers, 3/4 anchovies? That makes 1/4 and 3/4.
Green peppers, anchovies.
Now that's a pizza.
Mamma mia! You've got all 4 bones. Ah, nothing's better than pizza and freshly baked dog treats. But that power bone you earned sure comes close. Scooter fever is running wild in JumpStartville as we get our scooters and tracks ready to race. Click on any building so you can start earning power-ups. Casey's playing soccer all the time. Let's play soccer! Hey, Casey, your soccer stadium's great.
Hiya, Frankie. My teammates and I are practicing for the big game. Would you like to coach us?
Sure, we can help. Use the arrow keys to help Casey move to the correct soccer ball. Hit the space bar to grab the ball. Then, kick it to the player with the letters that form the word we're looking for. Grab the ball that displays the following sound. G. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. App. Watch out! Gap. Perfect pass! Now find the rhyme for gap. Great shot! Now find the rhyme for cap. Fancy footwork! Now find the rhyme for lap. You shoot, you score! Grab the ball that displays the following sound. Two of my friends have the same last name because they're in the same family. Word families are like that too. They have the same last sound spelling, like dog and log. Bye-bye.
I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with think.
Drink!
That's right. Both of these words have the same ending spelling. You'll find a lot of that with words that rhyme.
Pink!
Pierre. Hey there. I think of words that are spelled the same as musical phrases that have the same endings. If this is how the word dog sounds, then hog would sound like this. And fog would sound like this. Till next time.
CJ. These two things have something in common. But what? I've almost got it figured out.
They rhyme!
I was just going to say that. Shell rhymes with bell. Come back again soon.
Click to...
Casey. Hey there! Word families are like rhyming words. They are spelled the same, so they sound the same. Jump rhymes with...
Bump!
Ow! My head!
Eleanor. Hello? Here's a little spelling secret. If you know how to spell one word, you can spell lots of words that have the same ending. B-at, bat. K-at, cat. At, rat. Bat, cat, and rat are all part of the same word family. Call me if you need me.
Keisha, can I show you something? I like to think of word families as different-headed caterpillars. The body of the caterpillars is the same sound, at. But the beginning sounds, or heads of the words, are different. B and k. B-at, bat. K-at, cat. Have fun!
Close. Fancy footwork! Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. Add. That's not the shot you were supposed to take. Mad. Perfect pass. Now find the rhyme for mad. That's... Fancy footwork! Now find the rhyme for bad. Great shot! Now find the rhyme for dad. That's not the shot you were supposed to take. That's in the net! Grab the ball that displays the following sound. J. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. Og. Jog. Great shot! Now find the rhyme for jog. Fancy footwork! Now find the rhyme for dog. You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for fog. That's in the net! Grab the ball that displays the following sound. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. Ut. Nut. You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for nut. You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for cut. Perfect pass! Now find the rhyme for jut. Score! You're a fantastic soccer player. Keep this game-winning ball and use it as a power-up. I sure got a kick out of that. You want to try again? Thanks, Casey. We'll come back soon. Welcome back. We're still in shock over the way Jimmy Bumples broke Squirt's scooter just before the big race. I'm sure glad we have you on our team to help us earn power-ups. I know we can win. I wonder what Eleanor's latest news flash says. CJ's in the swamp, bottling swamp gas. Look out for alligators. We're off to the swamp.
Frankie, you are indeed a great fellow, braving the perils of the bog to help us gather swamp gas for the race.
Yeah, well, anything I can do, as long as I don't have to get in that water.
This swamp gas helps us fuel our scooters and tracks. I sure could use your help collecting some.
It's okay by me, if it's okay by you. A part of a word or math equation will pop up on the swamp gas machine. Bubbles will rise up from the bottom of the swamp. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer CJ towards the bubble that contains the missing item. Hit the space bar to help him capture it, then help him swim over to place the letter where it belongs. Use the space bar to release the bubble into the correct location. It looks like the word to spell is we.
Pierre.
Hi.
Helps a lot.
Your turn, Frankie!
Okay, this game is perfect for practicing your spelling. You can make your own cards at home and use words you usually misspell. Here's a tough one. Do you have the missing letters for this word?
Here you go!
Thanks. Spelling is a game you can win with a little practice.
Here's a little game you can play to help you learn how to spell words. Write down a word that you have trouble spelling and find some other words that are spelled in a similar way, like these. Now say the words lamp, limp, lump, and then take them away. Can you spell the word lamp?
L-A-M-P!
That's right. Try this with words you always misspell and you'll soon have them memorized.
Pierre. Hey there. There's only one way for me to figure out how to spell words. I sound them out. R makes the sound. The U is short, so it makes the sound. And N makes the sound. Run! But the English language gets tricky, so I have to memorize certain words. Like this one. At. No, thou pairs act in fun. Hey there. There's only one way for me to figure out how to spell words. I sound them out. R makes the sound. The U is short, so it makes the sound. And N makes the sound. Run! But the English language gets tricky, so I have to memorize certain words. Like this one. At. No, thou pairs act in funny ways. The EA pair can make the E sound or the A sound, like this. Great! Till next time. CJ. Me again. To help me spell well, I relate words I have trouble spelling to things in nature. I saw a fat rat. Both words have the same middle and ending sound. I love to put my feet deep in the mud. Both words have the long double E sound. The pelican had a leak in his beak and lost his fish. Both words use the double vowel EA, which makes the long E sound. CJ. Find a partner word in nature for the words you have trouble spelling. Ciao.
Casey, check this out. I use building blocks to help me spell. I put things like blends and vowel pairs together and see how many words I can spell. I built words that all have the silent E at the end. Now look at these words. Here are a bunch of double O's, but they don't always make the oo sound, as in loop and moon. Book makes the sound. Look. Using blocks helps me find exceptions to the rules, and I certainly like that. Hope that helped.
Eleanor, here's something that might help. I make sentences that help me remember how to spell certain words. Here, let me show you what I mean. These words sound alike but are spelled differently, so I made them into this sentence to help me remember. No, I didn't know that I was missing a K and W. Here's another word that I always misspell. Misspell! And here's a sentence I wrote to help me remember the correct spelling. Miss Pell could always spell well. The word miss helps me remember to use 2 S's. See you
Keisha.
later.
Maybe I can paint you an idea. When I practice spelling words, it helps me to color code them, like this. I color short vowels yellow, long vowels green, and blends orange. The color helps me visualize the spelling in my head. Bye.
Close.
I love the smell of swamp gas in the morning. It smells like victory.
Use the arrow keys to help CJ swim to the bubble you want to capture. Hit the space bar to grab the bubble, then swim it over to the swamp gas machine. It looks like the word to spell is we. What? That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. It looks like the word to spell is pen. Hey, way to swim! It looks like the word to spell is tag.
I'm hit!
You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. It looks like the word to spell is up. Put these words in alphabetical order, and you will earn some swamp gas. Put these words in alphabetical order, and you'll earn some swamp gas. Well, looky there. You finished a set and got a quarter bottle of swamp gas. It looks like the word to spell is B. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. It looks like the word to spell is did. I. What a gas! It looks like the word to spell is fan. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. It looks like the word to spell is at. Put these words in alphabetical order, and you will earn some swamp gas. Now you've got half a bottle of swamp gas. Way to go! It looks like the word to spell is hit. That's one down. Let's finish 3 more. It looks like the word to spell is if. Hey, way to swim! It looks like the word to spell is jam. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. It looks like the word to spell is go. Can you and CJ put these 4 words in alphabetical order? Your bottle is 3/4 of the way full. Keep it up. It looks like the word to spell is on. Use the arrow keys to help CJ swim to the bubble you want to capture. Hit the space bar to grab the bubble, then swim it over to the swamp gas machine.
Use the arrow keys to help me swim to the bubble you want to capture.
Ooh. Ah. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. It looks like the word to spell is let. Eh. What a guess! It looks like the word to spell is pen. Eh. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. Eh. It looks like the word to spell is man. Ah. That's the last word. Now, can you put all 4 words in alphabetical order? Look at that! You've got a full bottle of stinky, slimy swamp gas power-up! Congratulations. Scooter fever is running wild in JumpStart Ville as we get our scooters and tracks ready to race. Click on any building so you can start earning power-ups. That's where Hops keeps all his top-secret, high-tech scooter gadgets. Time to get our scooters in gear. This is the workshop where, thanks to our resident genius, Hopsalot, you can turn all the power-ups you've earned into cool gadgets for your scooter. First, you need to pick a scooter. Then you can soup it up with Hop's crazy inventions. Collect all 8 gadgets for a scooter, and you're sure to win the race. That's not quite right. You need to put the power-up into the machine if you want to make a gadget. That's not quite... I've never seen anything like those carrot hover jets. If you want them, click on the Make It lever. Hey, let's see what this machine can do with your power-ups. Magic paint! Did you see that? Click the Make It lever if you want that rainbow bridge painter for your scooter. You can attach that gadget to your scooter by dragging it over there. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. I wonder what other gadgets we could make. Do you want to see? That peanut shield will come in handy in any race. If you like it, click the Make It lever. Well, what do you think of that gadget? Drag that gadget over to the scooter and it should pop into place. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. Hops outdid himself inventing those turbo bones. Click the Make It lever if you want to keep it. What a gadget! Now, snap it onto your scooter. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. Eleanor's scooter is nice and sturdy. Good choice. Ready to add some gadgets? We can go back out. Jimmy Bumples is gonna cry when he sees that light shield on your scooter. Click here to make the gadget. What a gadget! Now, snap it onto your scooter. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. With that soccer ball kicker, your scooter will be nearly unstoppable. Do you want the machine to make it? Well, no point in letting a perfectly good power-up just sit there. Why not make another? Drag that gadget over to the scooter and it should pop into place. That gadget goes perfectly there. Click here to pick Keisha's colorful scooter. That'll be a perfect scooter to add some gadgets to. If you've got room on your scooter, you should get the machine to make those frog leg hoppers. Click here to make the gadget. You can attach that gadget to your scooter by dragging it over there. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. Why don't we make some more gadgets? Oh, wow! I think you're gonna need that snowball thrower. Click here to make the gadget. Hey, let's see what this machine can do with your power-ups. What a gadget! Now, snap it onto your scooter. Well, what do you... That's a great addition to this scooter. If you want to work on Pierre's scooter, click here. Good choice. Ready to add some gadgets? I've never seen anything like those carrot hover jets. If you want them, click on the Make It lever. I wonder what other gadget... What a gadget! Now, that's a great addition to this scooter. Oh, wow! I think you're gonna need that snowball thrower. You can add that gadget to your... Nice choice! That gadget is sure to make this a better scooter. Click here for CJ's Green Machine Scooter. That'll be a perfect scooter to add some gadgets to. That peanut shield will come in handy in any race. If you like it, click the Make It lever. You can attach that gadget to your scooter. Nice choice! I've never seen anything like those. You can attach that gadget. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. Click here if you think you can handle Hops's wacky scooter. Good choice! Ready to add some gadgets? That peanut shield will come in handy. You can attach that gadget. That's a great addition to this scooter. That'll be a perfect scooter to add some gadgets to. That peanut shield will come in. What a gadget! Nice choice! Jimmy Bumples is gonna... You can attach that gadget. I couldn't have added a better gadget to this scooter myself. Click here when you're ready to race. All right, let's move on to something else. Here we are at the arena. Can you feel the excitement? We've got to take care of a few things before we race. You can click a statue of me or one of our friends up there to race with. Then click on a track like the starter track above me, or the ones over there. So, who are we going to race with? I won't steer you wrong. We'll need to add more tricks to that track before it's unlocked for the races. Pick a track so we can race. Click here if you want to go back to Hops's workshop to tinker with your scooter. Don't forget to pick out a track. Click here. Let's get these tracks back to the shop. Hops put together this nifty machine that makes it easy to turn your power-ups into tricks to stick on the racetracks. Check out the tracks by clicking the pictures of our friends. Click here to make the trick that the machine shows you. You don't have enough power-ups to swap with. We should go earn more. Click here and we're off to the races. Go on, drag one of your power-ups into the machine and see what it does. Scooter fever is running wild and... Maybe it's time to stop by my place for some pizza. That's Edison's landscaping store. You can buy cool stuff to put next to. Let's go shopping! Welcome back. Let's start shopping for the tracks. Palm trees are a sight for a racer's sore eyes. Let's buy a palm tree.
What kind of business fly would I be if I let you take the wrong product?
If you whoa, slow down. You need to click the item to buy before you start paying for it. Oak tree, 4 cents. You're awfully fast and loose with the cash. You haven't even picked what you're buying. Come now, that's not what you meant to buy. Hi.
Your turn, Frankie!
Close. Palm trees are a sight for a racer's sore eyes. Let's buy a palm tree.
Good choice, if I say so myself. Now we have to pay for it. Drag the coins into the machine.
Dime. Quarter. Penny. Penny. Quarter. Nickel. Penny. 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 Dime. Nickel. 49 cents. Nickel. Penny. 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 48 cents. That's the ticket. Move it down to a track and see what's left to buy. Palm trees. Keisha's one of those artsy types, so this is the perfect addition to her track. Great job. Now you only need to buy 3 more track decorations. Maybe we should buy some railroad tracks now.
Right, it's time to check out. Put the correct coins in the coin slot.
Quarter, 25 cents. Oh, that's quite a bargain, I must say. Now move it to a track that you like. Railroad tracks. Pops will love it. He won't know what to make of it. 2 down, 2 to go. I've always wanted a windmill. You got it. Just put the coins. Quarter. Dime. Go. Dime. 45 cents. Oh, penny. Penny. Nickel. Penny. 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 40 cents. I couldn't have picked a more perfect decoration for my dear friend CJ's track. I see by the lights that you've only got to buy 1 more product before you get a power-up. Let's buy the bench, or I won't sit for this anymore. You're awfully fast and loose with the cash. You haven't even picked what you're buying.
Right, it's time to check out.
Quarter. 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 Nickel. Penny. Dime. Penny. Nickel. Dime. Penny. Penny. Dime. 94 cents. If you need dime. Nickel. 89 cents. Bench. I'll make sure Frankie knows you picked that out for his track yourself. Oh, what a fine job you've done. You've got 4 lovely decorations for the track. You have bought your way to an electrifying power-up. Business has been sort of slow, so... Scooter fever is running Keisha's place. How creative.
I'm glad you're back. Great! I'm so excited to hear your music. I'm totally ready to make another card show. Don't forget, you need to put your instrument and picture choices on the big board. Instruments in the top row play the melody. Try different ones for each part of the song on the big board. Oboe, Base. Interesting choice. I see what you're doing. Interesting choice. I can't wait to hear it. Timpani. Snare. Oboe. Clarinet. Click on the right arrow button to scroll over to the right. Where triangle. Woodblocks. Bassoon. Violin. Cello. I see what you're doing, and it's great. That's a great spot. I can feel it. You've earned another Magic Paint Tube power-up with that display of musical genius. Whoa! I just can't wait anymore. Let's listen to your piece. Do you want to save this show? Boy, with this card show playing, that's going to be quite a celebration in the winner's circle. So, do you want to
Scooter Feet. Eleanor's got all the latest news.
This just in. There's enough news in JumpStart Ville to keep me busy around the clock. I need you to choose, research, and write a story for tonight's news. Let's get to work. If we finish the story in time, I can air a Power Peanuts commercial, and the sponsor will reward you. Here are 4 story leads. Surely one of them interests you. Storybook. Nice and clean. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Keisha. Keisha was always nice and clean. She brushed her teeth every day. Keisha washed her hands and face with soap and water. She washed behind her big ears, too. One day, a green genie came to visit Keisha. The genie said, "Keisha, I have heard that you are the cleanest girl in the land." "I love to take baths," said Keisha. The genie replied, "I see that your clothes are very clean, too." The genie waved his hand and he made a new set of paint colors for Keisha. "For being so clean, I will reward you with these new paints." Keisha was very happy, and the first thing she painted was a picture of the genie. Now it's time to write 4 sentences for the report. I'll ask a question, and you drag tiles up to the writing board to make sentences that answer the question. When does Keisha brush her teeth? Keisha. Every day. Let's keep every day. You are a hard-hitting journalist. What kind of ears does Keisha have? Keisha. Small. Blue. Ears. It's a good sentence, but it just doesn't provide the blue. Big. You are a hard-hitting journalist. What color is the genie? The. Is. Green. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. What does Keisha receive from the genie? Keisha. Blue. Soap. Reporters need paints. It's time for us to share this story with our viewer. Keisha brushes every day. Keisha has big ears. The genie is green. Keisha gets new paints. The sponsors will be more than happy to reward you with these Power Peanuts as a thank you for getting their commercial on the air. Do you want to stay here and write the news, or go out there and make the news? web page. Keisha's All About Insects page. Welcome to Keisha's All About Insects page. Some people think bugs are creepy, but I think they're beautiful. Insects are very tiny animals. I have one pet insect, a beetle. All insects have 6 legs. Spiders are not insects. Spiders have 8 legs. Butterflies are insects. Butterfly wings have pretty colors. Ants and bees are insects. They live in big groups. Bees make honey. Yum! People have hard bones inside, but insects do not have bones. Their hard part is outside. Some other insects are beetles and grasshoppers. Flies and termites are insects too. I love to draw pictures of blue beetles. How many legs do insects have? Insects. 6 legs. Let's try 6 legs. Oh, you captured what we need to say. Are spiders insects? Spiders are insects. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. What are flies? Flies. Insects. You have a nose for news. What does Keisha draw? Keisha. Beetles. Blue. We're going live with this story. Insects have 6 legs. Spiders are not insects. Flies are insects. Keisha draws blue beetles. Your story was really concise, to the point. I hope you'll accept these power peanuts as my thank you. We're gathering more news, so I'd be most appreciative. Have fun looking for news in the rest of JumpStartville.
Welcome back. Time to help Pierre practice scooting. You're back. Use your arrow keys to steer Pierre from snowball to snowball in the correct order. When he has captured enough snowballs, you win an ice crystal that does amazing things for scooters and tracks. The snowballs will be numbered. You have to collect them in order, counting by 10s. Think you can do that? $16. You're so cool, you're hot. 26. 36. That's 1. Only 3 more to go. Collect the snowballs in the correct order, starting with the lowest number. 9. Woo, you iced it. 10. 11. Your snow bear's halfway there. Let's try 2 more rounds. The snowballs will have pictures on them. First, steer Pierre towards the snowball with the earliest picture. Keep going until you reach the final picture. Toddler. Cool. Elementary school age. Elderly person. Pierre showed some fancy footwork that time. Only 1 more to go. The pictures on the snowballs show a series of events. Make Pierre grab the snowballs in the order that the events should take place. Put mustard on the bread. Great skate scooting! Add the meat. Eat the sandwich. That's the last batch of snow we need for our snow bear. Here you go! Oh, I can't wait to see what this magical crystal does for the scooters and tracks.
See ya.
Welcome back. Calling all engineers. Hops needs help building a bridge.
I'm a bright bunny, but even I'm amazed at how brilliant my secret bridge is. If you can't steer the blimps into the correct columns, then we can't get to my supercharged carrots. Put pictures of sunny things, rainy things, and snowy things into the sections where they belong. Raincoat. You're really making some progress. That blimp is going snowman. The beach. Son, if you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. That power-up is almost ours. Sunglasses. Rain cloud. Are you still with me? We have to finish constructing the bridge if you want to get to the hyper carrots. Remember to use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Skis. That's a good start. Just keep sorting. That power-up is almost ours. Umbrella. Igloo. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer it to the... Your bridge is an engineering marvel. Now let me run and get a hyper carrot. This is a good place to hold the hyper carrots until we finish demolishing the bridge. I should have made this a self-destructing bridge. Unfortunately, I didn't. So we've got to destroy it ourselves. Snow-covered field. Storm gutter. Okay, just a few more to go. Kite. Puddle. Fan. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. You're really making some progress. Green grassy field. Sled. Oh, please don't desert me now. We've got to pop the bridge before Jimmy Bumples tries to cross it. If he gets his paws on this carrot fuel, we might never have a chance at the race. Snowball. You're really making some progress. That blimp is lightning. Lightning. I don't think anybody will be getting across to the island now. Great work! Here's your carrot. Listen, I know you're going to need more. I'm a bright...
It's a good thing. Let's play soccer! Ready to win the game ball? Use the arrow keys to move Casey around and use the space bar to kick the correct ball to the players. Grab the ball that displays the following sound. Fancy footwork! Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. At. Cat. Perfect pass! Now find the rhyme for cat. Perfect pass! Now find the rhyme for bat. You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for fat. That's in the net! Grab the ball that displays the following sound. Ugh. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. Ot. Lot. Perfect pass. Now find the rhyme for lot. Perfect pass. Now find the rhyme for pot. Perfect pass. Now find the rhyme for dot. That's in the net. Grab the ball that displays the following sound. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. Add. That's not the shot you were supposed to take. Mad. Great shot. Now find the rhyme for mad. Oh no! He blocked that kick! That's not the shot you were supposed to take. Great shot! Now find the rhyme for bad. Watch out! You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for dad. Score! Grab the ball that displays the following sound. You sure got a piece of that one. Kick the ball to the player that displays the following sound. N. 10. You sure got a piece of that one. Now find the rhyme for 10. Oh no! He blocked that kick! Now find the rhyme for den. Perfect pass! Now find the rhyme for men. Goal! You showed some great moves out there. This game ball will really power up our scooters for the races. Sure. Thanks, Casey. We'll come back soon. Welcome back. We're still in shock over the way Jimmy Bumples broke Squirt's scooter just before the big race. I'm sure glad we have you on. CJ's in the swamp, bottling swamp gas. Look out for alligators. We're off to the swamp. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer CJ towards the bubble that's missing from the word or equation on the swamp gas machine. Help him capture it and place it in the correct spot. Add the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the correct answer. 6. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. 5. Hey, way to swim! 5. 4. 7. 3. 3. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. 5. Well, look there. 6. Add the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the correct answer. 5. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. 4. You're the swap master! One. One. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. Three. 8. 5. Now you've got half a bottle of swamp gas. Way to go! Add the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the correct answer. 7. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. 2. 2. 2. You're the swap master. 6. 4. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. 5. 'Your bottle is 3/4 of the way full. Keep it up! Add the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the correct answer. 2. 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. Seven. What a gas! 6. 2. 'You did 3 already! I know you can do the 6. 2. 5. 8. 'Look at that! 8. 5. 'We don't have to leave just because you've earned a power-up. If you like, we can play this game a bit longer. Welcome back. Time to get our scooters in gear. Now you can trick out the scooters and make them real winners. All right, let's move on to something else. Through these doors walk the finest scooter racers in the world. You can join them after you pick a track and a racer. Pick a track. Then drag a power-up into the machine and click on the Make It lever. When your latest trick has been made, find an empty spot on the track and drag it into place. That ice loop will make the race really fun. Click the Make It lever if you're ready to use. Good choice. Ready to add that ice loop will make the race really fun. Click the Make It lever if you're ready to use it. Click here to make the trick that the machine shows you. Drag that trick onto a spot on the track. Done. Now move the trick onto the track. You picked a perfect trick for this track. If you think your scooter skills are up to that lily pad hop, click on the Make It lever. Click here to make the trick that the machine shows you. Drag that trick onto a spot on the track. the spot you chose for that trick. Yeah, let's add some tricks to this track. Well, Keisha's paint pits are a sweet little trick. Click the Make It lever if you want to add that trick to the track. Click here to make the trick that the machine shows you. Done! Now move the trick onto the track. Very tricky. That was a nice addition to this track. Imagine scooting down the track and then getting past the bumpy carrot patch. Click on the Make It lever if you want to add it to the track. Click here to make the done! Now move the trick onto the track. You picked a perfect trick for this track. Good choice. Ready to add? Click the Make It lever if you think you can handle Edison's Lights Out zone. Click here to make the trick that the machine shows you. Drag that trick onto a spot on... That's a great add-on for this track. Yeah, let's add some tricks to this. Cool! Are you ready for the Robo Soccer goalie? Done. Now move the trick on. You picked a perfect... Good choice. Ready to add some... Wow! Eleanor's Peanut Gauntlet. Click the Make It lever if you want to use that. Drag that trick onto a spot on the... Very tricky. Yeah, let's add some... Wow! Eleanor's Peanut... Drag that trick onto a... Very tricky. That was a nice addition to this. Okay, we're out of here. Through these, we'll need to add more tricks to that track before it's unlocked for the races. You need to select a track and a racer before we go in. You're sure to do well racing with Pierre. Hops will blow away the competition. Then you came back, because let's go shopping! Welcome back. Let's start shopping for the tracks. Oh, get the bag of rainbows, would you?
Will we be back?
That's not the product we need right now.
You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now. If you want quarter, dime, quarter, quarter, 85 cents, penny, dime, quarter, dime, 81 cents, nickel, penny, penny, nickel, penny, 79 cents. You've done well, and all in exact change. Now move your purchase to a track, and let's buy something else. But Keisha loves things like that, so she's going to be thrilled to see what you've done for her track. Great job. Now you only need to buy 3 more track decorations. Let's get those balloons over there. What kind of business fly would... You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now. Quarter. 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 Nickel. Dime. Quarter. Dime. 50 cents. Penny. 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 34 cents. You've done well, and all in exact change. Balloons. Hops will love it. He won't know what to make of it. 2 down, 2 to go. We could use another billboard for your art. You got it. Just put quarter, nickel, quarter, quarter, dime, dime, nickel, penny, 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 98 cents. Billboard. I couldn't have picked a more perfect decoration for my dear friend CJ's track. I see by the lights that you've only got to buy 1 more product before you get a power-up. Maybe we should buy some railroad tracks now. You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now. Quarter. Penny. Penny. 27 cents. Railroad. Won't that look nice on Casey's track? Oh, what a fine job you've done. You've got 4 lovely decorations for the track. Marvelous work, my friend. You've shopped your way to another electric light bulb power-up. Will you be dashing away right now, or would you mind staying with me and making some more purchases? Let's get those balloons over there.
You got it. Just put the coins in the machine now.
Quarter. Quarter. Dime. Dime. Penny. 71 cents. You've done well. Balloons, as I live and breathe. Eleanor is going to be tickled pink when she sees that by her track. Great job. Now you only need to buy 3 more track decorations. Let's buy the television.
Good choice. If I...
Quarter. Dime. Penny. Dime. Nickel. 31 cents. Penny. 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 29 cents. That's the ticket. More television. Pierre's track will be 100% prettier with that by its side. 2 down, 2 to go. Let's get that pretty street lamp. I thought she was my cousin for a second there. You got it. Penny. Penny. 2 cents. You're a great little shopper. Pick a track to put that on, and let's go. Street. Well, if that doesn't set Frankie's tail a wagging, then I'm a monkey's uncle. I see by the lights that you've only got to buy 1 more product before you get a power-up. We should buy the pine tree. Oak tree. 3rd pine tree. Quarter. Penny. Nickel. Nickel. Dime. Penny. 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 48 cents. Pine. Well, if that doesn't set Frankie's tail a wagging, then I'm a monkey's uncle. Oh, what a fine job you've done. You've got 4 lovely decorations for the track. You have bought your way to an electrifying power-up. Will you be dashing away right now? Scooter feet Keisha's place. How creative.
I'm glad you're back. Great! I'm so excited to hear your music. I'm totally ready to make another card show. Don't forget, you need to put your instrument and picture choices on the big board. Instruments in the top row play the melody. Try different ones for each part of the song on the big board. Clarinet, bassoon, violin, cello, bass, 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 timpani. That's a great spot. Click on the right arrow button to scroll over to the right. Where else? Harp. Triangle, triangle. Trumpet. Woodblocks. Oboe. Clarinet. Cymbal. Interesting. That's a great spot. I can feel it. Click the play button, and then we'll listen to your work. What a great work of art. Here's your magic paint tube power-up. Click on play so we can hear what you've composed. Before you move on, do you want to save this show? After you win, this is the show that they'll play in the winner's circle. And I can say I watched you create it. So, do you want to play again or not? We could play again, though.
Scooter Eleanor's got all the latest news.
So much has happened in the solar system. There are 9 planets in the solar system. The Earth is one of the planets. All of them go around the sun. Mercury is the first planet. It is closest to the sun. Venus is the second planet. It is very bright. The Earth is the third planet. It takes the Earth 1 year to go around the sun. Mars is the fourth planet. It looks very red. Jupiter is the next planet. It is the biggest planet. Saturn is the sixth planet. This planet has big rings made of rocks floating around it. The other 3 planets are Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. You can see some of the planets at night. You can also use a telescope to see them. People from Earth are always finding new ways to visit the other planets. Now it's time to write 4 sentences for the Is Venus a bright planet? Careful. Venus is bright. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. With Mercury is to the sun. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. Which planet is the red planet? Mars is Let's keep is Mars. Red planet. You have a nose for news. What helps us see the planets? Telescopes. Us. See. Planet. We're going live with this story. Venus is bright. Mercury is closest to the sun. Mars is the red planet. Telescopes help us see planets. We got the commercial on the air in time. Here's your reward. I hope you know that journalists work for Power Peanuts. We're gathering more news, so I'd be most appreciative if you stayed to help put the stories together. Newspaper. Animals adapt to life in the desert. Deserts are hot and dry. There is very little water in the desert, yet many animals live there. How do they do it? Dr. Grace Evans studies the animals of the desert. She says, desert animals have many ways of dealing with the heat. Many animals stay out of the sun during the day. They hide under rocks, in caves, or underground. They come out at night to look for food and water. Other animals sleep for weeks during the hottest time of the year. They wake up only when the weather gets cooler. Water is also a problem for desert animals. Everyone knows that camels need very little water, but the kangaroo rat is even more amazing. Dr. Evans says the kangaroo rat drinks no water at all. It gets all the water it needs from the food it eats. What is the desert climate like? The desert is cold. Don't lose that word. We might need it for the story. Please put it back on the monitor. Is dry and windy. Let's try this again with a different punctuation mark. Dry. Windy. Windy. Careful, we need to keep track of all the words we might need for the story. Hot. Dry. Don't lose dry. You are a hard-hitting journalist. What does Dr. Evans study? Evans. Doctor. Studies. Deserts. Reporters need Don't lose that You have a nose for news. Where do some animals hide from the heat? Animals. Some hide under trees. Don't look tree. Rock. Oh, you captured what we need to say. When do some desert animals sleep for weeks? Some animals. Some animals sleep Sleep. Let's keep all our sources on the writing board. Sleep. When. It's. Hot. We're going live with this story. The desert is Your story was really concise, to the point. I hope you'll accept these power peanuts as my thank you. Nice and clean. Once upon a... You can't... Keisha loves to take bath. That's brilliant! That sentence is going into our store. How does Keisha clean her hands and face? Keisha washes with soap. Oh, you captured what we need to say. What kind of ears does Keisha have? Keisha has funny ears. Do you think big? Oh, you captured what we need to say. Keisha paints. Let's keep all our sources on the writing board or in the monitor. Paints. New. Proper punctuation tells me how to read the money. Gets. Stuff. It's a good sentence, but it just paints. Good work. The story is done, and now we can go on the air. We got the commercial on the air in time. Here's your reward. I hope you know that journalists work for Power Peanut. Have fun looking for news in the rest of JumpStartville.
Welcome back. We're still in shock. Look out for alligators. We're off to the swamp. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer CJ towards the bubble that's missing from the word or equation on the swamp gas machine. Help him capture it and place it in the correct spot. Compare the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the symbol like greater than or less than that makes sense in the equation. Less than. Less than. That's one down. Let's finish 3 more. Greater than. Hey, way to swim! Less than. You did 3 already! I know you can do the last one. Greater than. Well, looky there. You finished a set and got a quarter bottle of swamp gas. Compare the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the symbol like greater than or less than that makes sense in the equation. Less than. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. Less than. You're the swamp master. Less than. You did 3 already. I know you can do the last one. Greater than. Now you've got half a bottle of swamp gas. Way to go! Compare the numbers in the machine and find the bubble with the symbol like greater than or less than that makes sense in the equation. No, that's not the right one. Grab another. Greater than. That's 1 down. Let's finish 3 more. Greater than. That was bubble-rific! Less than. Greater than. Greater than. You did 3 already! Greater than. Less than. Greater than. Your bottle is 3/4 of the way full. Keep it up. Compare the numbers in the machine. Less than. Less than. Less than. That's one down. Greater than. That was bubble-rific. Less than. Less than. You did 3 already. I know you can do less than.
I'm hit!
Greater than. Less than. Look at that! You've got a full bottle of stinky, slimy swamp gas power-up! Congratulations. Go back arrow. Click on the go back arrow if you want to leave. Otherwise, let's do it again. Scooter fever is running. Are you ready for the big race? Start your engines! Pick a track. Good choice. Yeah, good choice. Ready to act. If you think your scooter skills are, drag that trick onto a spot. I like the spot you chose for that. Click the make it lever if you think, drag that trick onto a spot. That's a great add-on for this track. Wow, Eleanor's drag that trick onto a, I like the spot you chose for that trick. Go back arrow. That track isn't ready for the race yet. You need to place all 8 tricks on the track before you can race. Yeah, let's add some tricks to this track. Good choice. Ready to add scooter. Let's make pizza. Pizza gets my motor running, and Squirt sure likes it too.
How about a round pizza with 1/2 dog biscuits, 1/2 gummy worms? That makes 2 halves.
Dog biscuits. Gummy worms. Dog biscuits. You need to put all the ingredients.
Now that's a pizza.
Smells great. Here's that bone I promised you.
How about a round pizza with 1/2 anchovies, 1/2 gummy worms? That makes 2 halves.
Anchovies. Gummy worms.
Thanks for the pizza. The customers will love it.
That one looks delicioso. Now you've got 2 bones. We're halfway there.
How about a round pizza with 1/4 gummy worms, 1/4 mushrooms, 1/2 anchovies? That makes 2/4 and a half.
Gummy worms. Anchovies. Mushrooms.
Ooh, that looks perfect. Thanks.
Now that's what I call a pizza. With 3 bones, you're 3/4 of the way there.
How about a round pizza with 1/4 gummy worms, 1/4 anchovies, 1/2 dog biscuits? That makes 2/4 and a half.
Dog biscuits, gummy worms, anchovies.
Now that's a pizza.
Mamma mia! You've got all 4 bones. You've proven that you can divide and conquer. Look, you've earned another power bone. I'm always ready. Welcome back. We're still in shock over the calling all engineers. Hops needs help building a bridge.
I'm a bright bunny, but even I'm amazed at how brilliant my secret bridge is. If you can't steer the blimps into the correct columns, then we can't get to my supercharged carrots. Listen as I say the word, then sort the blimps according to how many syllables each has. To, give, Nice sorting! Pull. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer it to the correct column. O. Mac-a-ro-ni. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow on the toolbar. You're really making some progress. Veg-I-ta-bull. Are you still with me? We have to finish constructing the bridge if you want to get to the hyper carrots. Remember to use the lead. Fun-E. That's a good start. Just keep sorting. You're really making some progress. Important. Sev-N. Your bridge is an engineering marvel. Now let me run and get a hyper carrot. This is a good place to hold the hyper carrots until we finish demolishing the bridge. I should have made this a self-destructing bridge. Unfortunately, I didn't. So we've got to destroy it ourselves. Photographer. Thermometer. Power-up is almost ours. Number. That blimp is going to land somewhere. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard to steer it to the correct column. Pineapple. Remember. If you want to quit the game, use the go back arrow. Nice sorting. Other. Harmonica. Again. Oh, please don't desert me now. We've got to pop the bridge before Jim. Power-up is almost ours. Into. Now if Jimmy wants to get my carrots, he's going to have to swim. Here's your power-up hyper carrot. Maybe I should have grabbed 2 carrots while I'm a bright...
Scooter, are you ready for the big race? Start your engines! Yeah. Let's add some trick. Imagine scooting down the track and then getting past the bump. Now you're ready to move your new trick onto the track. spot. Good choice. Ready to add some track tricks? The game ball. That dish of old dog food will make a great track trick. If you like it, drag that trick onto a spot. I like the spot you chose for that trick. I know, you really need a soccer ball. Drag the power-ups you want to trade into my hands. Yeah, let's... Say you need a power-up for your track, but you don't have it. Click here to swap two that you have for the one that you want. Wait, you can't put that there. Power Peanut! Well, we can stay here and convert another power-up, or we can get out there and earn some more. Don't put that power-up over there. Say you need a power-up for your track, but you don't have it. Click here to swap two that you have for the one that you want. Power Peanut! Be careful with that power-up. Good choice. Ready to add some track tricks? Say you need a power-up for your track, but you don't have it. Click here to swap two that you have for the one that you want. Should we... I know, you really need a soccer ball. If you want to trade, just click on the swap button and I'll fetch it. Which power-ups do you want to trade? Drag them over to my hands. Power Peanut! Now all you have to do is click on the swap button and we'll make the trade. Say you need a power-up for your track. I know, you really need a soccer ball. If you want to trade, just click on the swap button. Which power-ups do you want to trade? Drag them over to my hands. Here's your new cool! Are you ready for the robot? Drag that trick onto a spot on the track. You picked a perfect trick for this track. You don't have an ice crystal, but I'll trade it to you for two of the power-ups that you do have. Which power-ups do you want to trade? Here's the power-up you... That ice loop will make the race really fun. Click the Make It lever, drag that trick onto a spot on the track. I like the spot you chose for that trick. Go back arrow. Oh, these tracks are looking great. Let's come back here again soon. Ready to race again? Great! Don't forget to pick a track and a racer. So, CJ is a fearless driver. Hops' track is just like Hops, quirky and original. Click here if you want to go back to Hops' workshop to tinker with your scooter. Yeah, I want to show Jimmy we can win on his turf too. Are you ready? Let's start! This is it! It's race time! Oh, but let me tell you how to work your scooter first. Use the arrow keys on the keyboard to steer. Hit the space bar when you want to use the gadget that's showing on the dashboard at the bottom. If you don't have the gadget, you'll have to do your best to get through the next obstacle that comes along. 3, 2, 1, go!
To the winner's circle, where we celebrate the winners and say to those who lost, better luck next time. Just a second while I gather me wits. See, you've won this race with the aid of my dearest chum in this crazy world, CJ. Now to cap off our celebration, it's time for the world premiere of the card show that you made with Keisha once upon a lovely day. So, everyone hush up and watch!
Yeah!
You've got the spark of genius in you, don't you know? Well, the race is over. Why don't y'all clear out and go back to the race prep arena?
Through these doors walk the... I won't steer you wrong. Hops' track is just like Hops, quirky and original. Let's get in there and win! 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome to the winner's circle, where we celebrate the winners and say to those who lost, better luck next time. When you've got a faithful friend by your side, how can you lose? Surely that's why you and Frankie won this race. Now to cap off our celebration, it's time for the world premiere of the card show that you made with Keisha once upon a lovely day. So, everyone hush up and watch!
Okay, let's warm up on the starter track. Hops' track is CJ is up. Okay, let's warm up on the starter track. Let's get in there and win! Ready for another exciting race? Don't forget to use the right and left arrow keys to steer. Press the space bar when you're ready to use a gadget. 3, 2, 1, go!
What an exciting race! Now, let's sing the praise.
Through the... Scooter fever is... Are you sure you want to quit? Quit the game. Bye-bye.